They've redone this facility the last few years. Very nice press box. The diamond is spectacular. The scoreboard, very bright orange, and very nice playing conditions here tonight for a team that's had some great success in the Solon Spartans as the Hawks come in to take on the number 2 team in Class 3A here tonight in the Solon Spartans. As we're getting ready for this ball game here tonight as the Hawks coming in after 2 wins over the weekend on Saturday at the rain-shortened Jessup tournament, as they were able to get 2 W's on Saturday and try to get back in the groove here. The Hawks coming with a record of 10-7, taking on the Spartans, who are 14-2.
Well, they certainly are, and, they had a little rough stretch there the last couple of weeks. You split a series and then a couple series and lose 2, and all of a sudden, your record isn't that good looking. But, like you said, trying to bounce back here, had a good weekend, took 2 games at the Jessup tournament, and, they're really going to get tested here tonight against a very good Solon team.
Yes, indeed. Solon at 14-2. Overall, they've only lost 2 games, one to number 10 in 4A, Davenport Assumption. The other one was 3A, number 1, Benton Community. As we get ready for our national anthem, first pitch coming up. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Ridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
And welcome back into Solon. John Swisher, Jamie Vansky along with you tonight here from Spartan Stadium. West Delaware baseball team got 2 wins, improved their record to 13-2. They played at Dwayne Banks Field. University of Iowa's baseball field in Iowa City today, the Hawks. And in the first game, game 2, 7-4. Get ready for this one here tonight. The Hawks 10-7 overall. Solon comes in with a record of 14-2. Let's set the Hawks batting order here. As Emily Toll, the center fielder, leads things off. Batting second is the DP, Liz Kolak. Ashley Hines, the catcher, bats third. The cleanup hitter, the shortstop, is Haley Morrison. Bridget Huffman, who had a dinger over the weekend in that 2-day Jessup tournament on Saturday. She bats in the 5th spot, playing first base. Kristen Wegman, lady inside the circle, bats in the 6th spot. And the 7th batter, Megan Collins, the right fielder. Number 8 batter is the left fielder, Caitlin Mangold. The number 9 batter is the second baseman, Heidi Yankovic.
Off the Hawks. Number 16, center fielder, Emily.
As we get set for softball here, Emily Toll, as John mentioned, will lead off things here for the West Delaware Hawks as they come in here 10-7. Solon 14-2, ranked number 2 in Class 3A behind Benton Community. They split in a 2-game set last week. As Toll digs in, McKenna Miller set for the first pitch of this game, and we are underway.
There's a strike on the outside corner. Ephesians to Emily Toll. On her way at 6:04, a little later than the scheduled 6 o'clock start time here. As Toll stands in, and the running attempt no good on the second one for strike 2-0 and 2 the count. As the sophomore pitcher for the Spartans, her 8th start, McKenna Miller. There's a ball upstairs, Toll lets that go by. 6-1 record for Miller, 39 innings pitched, 41 hits, 20 runs against her, 11 earned runs, a 1.97 ERA, 9 walks, 1 hit batter, 32 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .230 against her. The 1-2 is slapped right side. Right fielder coming on, making the catch of the year. The fly out to right fielder, the F9 for out number 1, brings up Liz Kolak now, the VP.
Liz Kolak, very quietly has become one of the better hitters of this West Delaware team. 3rd in batting average. She's got a .419 batting average with 18 hits on the season. So, look to put her in this number 2 spot and look to provide some pop, because if you get Emily Toll on base, they're going to start moving her around, and Liz Kolak is in that spot where she can do that.
Pitch outside and high to Kolak. 1-0 the count. Kolak, one of the 4 sophomores on the roster, 19-lady roster, takes a ball outside for ball 2, 2-0 the count. 19 for the Hawks, 6 seniors, 4 juniors, 4 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 3 8th graders. Solon has 15 on theirs, 3 seniors, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 2 8th graders. This one's smack left side, going back to left fielder with her back towards the left field, just on the tip of the warning track.
By Overteam retired Kolak brings up the catcher.
As the left fielder hauls that one in for the second out, and that's a different left fielder than we have on our lineup. We'll have to check that one out. As Ashley Himes, the catcher, stands in. Himes, 45 at-bats, 14 hits, 6 doubles, 1 run scored, 1 home run, 10 RBI. Himes is batting .311. This one's popped up on the infield. Pitcher giving way to the second baseman, Lance, and puts it away. The pop out to the second baseman for the third out. To go to the bottom half. This is Hawk Softball from KMC Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Along with Jamie Vasky, John Swisher back with you from Solon. Bottom of the first inning, no score in this one. Kristen Wegman is inside the circle and ready. There's a ball that misses the zone to the first batter, Sydney Lawson, the shortstop for the Solon Spartans, number 2 team in Class 3A, 14-2. There's a ball misses outside. A tad high for ball 2, 2-0 the count. Lawson, second leading hitter on the team with a .603 average. It's got 3 over 500 in the average department as Solon. There's a ball misses outside, 3-0 the count, 544, 603, and 644. And then 3 over 400 as well. Glossy batting numbers continue for a very good softball program in Solon. There's a strike at the outside corner, 3-1 the count to Lawson. 35 hits, 29 runs, and 58 at-bats, 11 RBIs. Got 3 doubles and 3 triples. Lets this one go high and outside. There's her first base on balls of the evening as Lawson takes her place at first, and it brings up the number 2 hitter, Emily Ira. Ira, the leading pitcher for this team, playing first base in game 1.
Emily Ira, she seems like it's just one of those names, like she's kind of been a thorn in the Hawks' side these last few years. Is finally a senior this year, but she just seems like she's always in the mix of things when the Hawks have played the Spartans here these last few years.
Yes, indeed. She's a good one. The leading senior and a leading pitcher coming in here for Solon, not getting the start in game 1. Coach White trying to save her for game 2. One of 3 seniors. Lawson steals second on this pitch high and outside. It's 1-0 the count, runner on second. As a Lawson now 22 of 22 in the stolen base department this year. So that speed that she has in leadoff position, how about that? Reminds me of your high school numbers, right? 22 of 22.
Yeah.
Counts even 1-1. To Ira, left-handed batter upstairs, helmet high. Himes gives a look as a big lead there for Ira, and it's 2-1 now to the number 2 batter, Emily Ira. She's the leading hitter on this team, hitting .644, 20 runs, 38 hits, 59 at-bats, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 26 RBI, leads that department. This one is smacked into left field. Left fielder Mangold almost overran it, came back the last second, stuck that left-handed glove up there and able to make the catch. The glove on the right hand, I should say, to make the catch for the L7 for out number 1.
Well, that ball got out there in a hurry. So any overrun like by Mangold like she did, it's going to look very obvious. And she came running in, and by the time it got to her, she kind of had to reach back. So nonetheless, a good catch by Caitlin Mangold.
Runner goes, and there's 23 for 23 for Lawson. She steals third on a pitch that was swung at by the number 3 batter, Taylor Nearad, the center fielder. Nearad, the 3rd leading hitter of the team, 19 runs, 31 hits, and 57 at-bats, 11 doubles, 20 RBI, second on the team in that department. She takes the ball high and outside as Nearad bats .544. 1-1 the count to Nearad. Runner on third, 1 down. Here on the bottom of the first inning. Hawks battling number 2 and 3A Solon. There's a pitch neck high upstairs and inside for ball 2. 2-1 the count.
It's one of the things you see a lot of too with Solon is they've got a lot of hitters that bat from the left side. Not all necessarily slap hitters, but they're all left-handed hitters, and they do a good job at what they do. And we're going to get the out there, but nice job retiring the hitter there as Morrison, a nice pickup and throw over to first. And surprised over there that Lawson didn't try to go on there with that ball that deep in the hole. That short.
Yeah, medium-paced, wasn't hit slow enough apparently, or hard enough for that matter, but Morrison able to feel the right between the base paths. She took a look at the runner, so that throws Larson. Got it over for the 6-3 put-out. Got out to the shortstop, out number 2, and it brings up the number 4 hitter here, the catcher, Monica Bevins. As Bevins counts even, 1-1. This one's popped up and out of play, right side, back behind the first base Hawks dugout. Bevins comes in, 50 at-bats, 7 runs, 21 hits, 11 RBI. 420 hitter. She's walked the team most. 10 walks on the season. 1-2 count. Wegman's ahead. Upstairs and outside for ball 2. We're even 2-2 the count with 2 away. Runner on third here in this bottom half of inning number 1.
And Kristen doing a nice job. She got way up on the hitter. Now she's just moving it around here and seeing if she could get Bevins to go out and chase one somewhere. But now we've drawn the count full, so really have to go at her here.
Ball downstairs there for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Bevins, the cleanup hitter for Solon. This is lying down the line. It's going to get over the head of Collins as it goes all the way to the bottom of the wall, just sitting on the warning track It'll be a 2-out RBI double off the bat of Monica Bevins, and the Solon Spartans have the early 1-0 lead.
And that ball, too, was ripped to the opposite field, and that thing was moving. And Collins, she made one step in, and that was all it took, and that ball got over her head and sat out there in the right field side. So a nice hit there is going to score the run. The Hawks down 1-0. We're going to get a courtesy runner out there at second base. Let's see who it was.
Don't have numbers on the front. They do have them on the side of the arms. The right arm, though, that's the one facing away from us. And on the back, of course, is standing in here is Allie Verliska, third baseman. Verliska, one of the 3 seniors on the roster. Duckett, the freshman, the courtesy runner out at second. Molly Duckett, one of the 2 freshmen on the roster. This one sliced right side to the fence, and 0-2 the count to Allie Herdliska, the third baseman here, as Herdliska back from an injury, no hitting stats yet on the season. As they pitch high and outside. At 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes, runner on second, 2 down. Solon leads 1-0. This one is lifted deep to right center field off the top of the wall. It'll be another 2-out RBI double. Herdliska, the first RBI on the deep hit. Sol gave it a chase. Not able to get there in time. It's just on the bottom of the, just underneath the yellow sighting factor on the top of the wall, the yellow tubing there. And Herdliska gets her first RBI there with the double to center field.
First at bat of the season, and she just about put it out of the park. And I tell you what, that ball, looking at it go, looked like maybe was going to get out, but she did a nice, Emily did a nice job of running it down, but they're really, Emily's fast, and there was, I don't think anybody was going to get to that ball.
And Emma Winders will be a pinch runner here. She's another one of the 2 freshmen on the team. She'll run. Jess Heilig stands in, the designated player, the left-handed batter here. There's a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count with 2 down here in this bottom of the second inning. 2-0. Solon leads this game. The 0-1 on the way. Downstairs for a ball. We're even now. 1-1 the count. Heilig, the sophomore, 44 bats, 9 runs, 18 hits, 409 average. And ball 2 there. 2-1 the count to Jess Height. Wegman trying to get out of this inning. Solon scored 2 runs. Ball 1 outside there. Ball 3-1 the count.
There's an opportunity where Kristen's got to come all the way back here and battle back in this count. It's 3-1 now, but got to try to draw to a full count here and not lose this runner here.
And there's a strike taken. And we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. The number 6 batter in the lineup and in this inning. Height, the sophomore for Solon. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, runner on second. 2-0 in favor of Solon. Lays back an off-speed pitch, deep in the hole. Morrison not going to have a chance. Going to be another hit. The 3rd hit of the inning for Solon. This one is the first infield variety as Ike is on first. As Winders, the bench runner, makes her way to third. And there'll be runners on first and third with number 7 batter Nicole Overton now standing in. She is playing left field as the DP. And there is a throw down. The runner will be stealing that one. Himes tried to go after the runner. Morrison was ahead of the bag, could not come back to get the tags. Mike will get the stolen base. Runners on second and third now. 2-0 Solon. 2 down here. There's a ball that misses. 2-0 the count. Overton 21 at bats, 5 runs, 5 hits, 3 doubles. Hitting .238. One's chopped right side, foul ball.
You know, this is a big spot here early in this game for the Hawks on defense. You know, you really you've given up 2 runs already, and there's 2 more in scoring position. So this is a big out here for this Hawk defense, and try to get out of this inning and limit to just 2 runs.
So there's a strike on the outside corner.
Oh, and you get one more.
That's only 2 strikes. His Overton thought she had struck out, but fortunately for her and her team, they still get 1 more. The Hawks would have taken that to get out of this inning, but they'll have to get her out for real here. 2-2. This one sliced out of play right side, up and over the first base Hawks dugout. Head coach Tiffany Ray in her first season, 5th season overall, with her assistant coach Rick Stahlberg, Monticello Panther graduate. They're 10-7 Hawks tonight on the road. Tough first inning. There's a pitch up and in, and got Overton to chase it for the strikeout. First one of the game for the Spartan offense. 3 hits, a couple of runs. There we go, the second. 2-0 Solon. This is Hawks softball from KMCH4.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
John and Jamie back with you from Solon. Ready for the second inning. Hawks got the work cut out for them offensively now. 4-5-6, they trail 2-0. 3 hits in that bottom of the first for Solon. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 left on base for the Spartans. There's a ball outside from the sophomore Miller to the senior Haley Morrison. Morrison ready for the 1-0. And it's chopped right in front of the plate. Full little dribbler. And she's going to beat it out as it was bobbled by the pitcher Miller there a tad. Had to come in a long way, and they're giving her a hit. Thank you very much. Made our decision easy there as was leaning towards that way. It would have been a tough play for her to get to it anyway. As Morrison picks up the infield hit, first hit of the game. As the umpire goes all the way out, makes sure that Miller is okay, and he throws the first softball away of the night. As that one had too much scuff marks on it right off the bat. As Morrison's on first, Bridget Hoffman standing in, the first baseman for the Hawks.
Bridget coming into the game with a .220 batting average. He had that 1 home run from the other day, 11 hits, 2 doubles, and 12 strikeouts on the season for Hoffman. As she stands in here, attempted to bunt that first pitch, was called strike.
And bunts this one foul. Back behind the catcher to the fence, 0-2 the count. So 0-2, runner on first. Nobody's out here at the top of the first inning. Ball outside, ball 1-1-2 the count now. Here to Bridget Hoffman, one of the 4 juniors on the squad for Coach Raven Company. 1-2 on the way from Miller. It's a swing and a miss, high and outside. Sliding back in safely is Morrison on the snap, throw down by Bevins. The first out had her fooled there a little bit, just not as good a swing as she would have wanted on a pitch high and outside as she swung at ball 2 there. And now Wegman will stand in. 1 down, runner on first. 2-0. Solon leads this game. The ball misses outside off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Miller ready, the 1-0 on the way. So funded up in the air right side. Bevins, the catcher, will catch and foul ground. Throw down to Ira at first, but back in plenty of time was Morrison. So the pop out to the catcher for out number 2. And the Hawks maybe not showing as much of patience they need to here. Trying to get runners over and in here early on in this ball game, and they're going to find it's going to be a tough chore if they continue this non-patient approach here.
Well, I like the idea, moving your runners around and trying to, bunt Haley Morrison over to second, but at the same time, you got to bunt strike.
You got to execute.
You got to execute and get it down, and that ball might have been a little high going after it, but if you're going to go after it, make sure you get it down or get it foul or anything. The last thing you want to do is pop up a bunt.
Ball 1 after a strike to Megan Collins, the right fielder. Collins, one of the 6 seniors on the team. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way, upstairs, ball 2. Snap throw down, goes into right field. Good backup. Right on the line was Ryan.
Collins comes in batting .224, 11 hits on the season, 7 runs, 1 double, and 4 RBIs. She's walked 6 times this season, so I'd like to see her find a gap somewhere here, as they just about got Morrison over to second on a throwaway, but the ball went right out to the right fielder, Taylor Ryan.
This ball's off the end of the bat, goes in the fence right side, and the count's even now to Collins. 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the 2nd inning. Runner on first, 2 away. Solon leads this game 2-0. 2-2 is upstairs, helmet high for ball 3, and we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now would be a good time, I mentioned finding that gap here. It would be a great time because Morrison is going to be off on the pitch with a full count here. Nice to see Megan Collins find a gap and maybe possibly score a run here.
Swinging to this, outside and high. Collins swings through it, and it goes down to the 2nd strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left on. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Hawk softball to KMCH Sports.
Visit Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime. Featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Along with in-studio producer Megan Offram, back in the studios of KMCH on East Main in Manchester. John Swisher, Jamie Vansky down in Johnson County here tonight in Solon. As we're in the bottom of the 2nd inning, Solon, the number 2 team in Class 3A at 14-2, leads the 10-7 Hawks, who are unranked in 4A. 2-0 here in the last of the 2nd inning. 2-0 the count to number 8 batter. 8-9-1 Miller, Lance, and Lawson slated here for the Spartans in the bottom of the 2nd against the junior pitcher, Kristen Wegman. This one is skied left side, going to be out of play. The count's now 2-1. 2-1 as Miller stands back in. The starting pitcher is a sophomore for Solon. This one's hit left side on the run is Mangold. Nice running catch to her left and left center field. Hauls it in for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. And it brings up to Lance now.
Lance steps in again from the left side of the plate here, batting .259, 7 hits, 10 runs scored here on this young season, 1 RBI. As she's struck out 9 times so far this season. As again steps in here from the left side of the plate for the Spartans.
The lefty takes the ball, 1-0 the count here. And there is a ball foul left side. Himes chases it down, foul territory. Evens the count out, 1 ball and 1 strike. One is bunted left side. Going to be almost a rerun. This one's more towards the fence this time for a strike 2 on the foul ball. 1-2 the count. Hawks coming in have won 5 games in a row. Solon has won 2 after losing to Benton Community in the first game of a double dip last Wednesday night. Benton Community number 1 in Class 3A. Swinging through this one on the outside corner, let her high is Lance. She goes down for the second swinging strikeout. Kristen Wegman and brings up the top of the order. Sydney Lawson, who walked, came around to score the first run in that 2-run inning for the Spartans.
Lawson, like you mentioned before, after 2 stolen bases, her first time around the base pass, she's 23 for 23 in the stolen base department, and she showed bunt there. And I tell you what, it's going to take a heck of a play on any kind of bunt to throw her out at first.
Emily Toll S speed. Here is a bunt down the line. That one gets too far over the line to the right side, down the first base side for a foul ball. And it's 0-2 the count with 2 down. Here in the bottom of the second, 2-0 Solon leads this game.
That's what you look at her .603 batting average. You wonder how many of those are bunt singles that she's had on the season, just doing what she did there. And that one was real close to right down the line and went foul. Luckily for the Hawks, because I'm not sure, it was kind of a no man's land there, but a .603 batting average coming in here. And
swinging this downstairs. Himes throws it down to first to complete the drop third as Lawson didn't recognize it. She didn't run it out. It goes as the third strikeout, second this inning. Wegman much better second time in that second inning as 1-2-3 go the Spartans. We go to the third, 2-0 Solon. This is West Delaware Softball, KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home Team at 563-927-3907.
Caitlin's at 3:33.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
94.7 KMCH.
Back in Solon as we start the third inning of play. 2-0 Spartans with the lead. Caitlin Mangold, Heidi Yankovic, Emily Toole. 8-9-1 due up for the Hawks here. The top of this third inning. Ball taken high by Mangold. The left fielder stands in here against Miller for the first time.
She comes in here batting .333, 5 hits and 15 at-bats on the season. She does have 1 double and 4 RBIs in her 15 at-bats here. So see if Mangold can start something here in this third inning for the Hawks.
She's up here early in the count, 2-0 the count to Mangold from Miller. 2 on the way, even higher upstairs. Helmet high there for ball 3. 3 and all the count to Mangold. one of the 4 sophomores on the roster. Miller collects herself on the rubber. Now she's ready. The 3-0 on the way. Downstairs for ball 4. 4-pitch walk there. First walk of the game allowed by Miller.
Mangled on with her 4th walk of the season.
Miller coming in, 39 innings pitched. Has allowed 9 walks. 10 free passes with 1 hit batter. There is a little slap by Jankovic, bobbled by the third baseman. She comes over right in front of the circle, filling it in front of Miller. And Jankovic will get on first. Runners on first and second. Cole will stand in. The second hit of the game for the Hawks on the infield hit that time. Cole flew out to the right fielder, Ryan, her first time up. Takes a running look at that one. Pulls back the bunt on the pitch, long outside for ball 1. The 1-0 laid off of that one. A low pitch. Really close. Home plate umpire gave Toll the benefit of the doubt that time. Ball 2, 2-0 the count.
That'll be a strike.
There is a strike on the inner half. Thigh high. Strike 1, 2-1 the count here to Toll. It's like she's trying to bunt it here, so what kind of pitch she can get. Lay it down right left of the plate. She's off and running. This one to the right of the circle. First base, we're going to have to hurry. Not in time. Safe is the call. Beautiful job by Toll. Like you talked about with Lawson Speed, Emily Toll, tremendous trackster in her career at West Delaware. And that's how she gets the majority of their hits as well. Able to just get it down close enough to the line where the fielder has to come in. And now Coach White's going to call time. The bases are loaded here. Only the 4th run of the game for the Hawks. Hawk runner at every base. On their second hit this inning, 3rd in the game.
And, we talked before as the inning started, just come on, have the Hawks come in here and get something started there. And, Caitlin Mangold draws the walk, and then Heidi Jankovic gets that bunt single, and then the same with Emily Toll. So just, you got to put pressure on an opposing team, especially in a good team like Solon. If you're going to stay in the game, you've got to put pressure on them, and that's what the Hawks have done here to start this 3rd inning.
So runner on every base for the Hawks. Mangold's on 3rd. Jankovic at 2nd. Toll on 1st with Liz Kolak standing in. She flew out to over team, the left fielder, her first time in the 1st inning. Takes this one high and outside, ball 1, 1-0 count. Kolak, 43 at bats, 12 runs, 18 hits. 6 doubles. She's got 9 RBI, 1 home run, 1 of 5 home runs on the team for West Delaware. Solon has 6, so power numbers are about even for these two teams. They get it done in other ways. Offensively, the 1-0 on the way. There's a pitch that just misses outside of low for ball 2. 2-0 count here to Kolak. Kolak ready, 2-0 is ripped to the fence. Pitch waist high on the outside corner. That one looked good to Kolak. Fouls it off, 2-1 the count. Two one on the way. Outside corner there. Waist high again and swung through it. We're even 2-2. This one is ripped deep center field. Center fielder going back. She'll make the catch. Fire it in as the runner tags in to the plate. Mangold, and the Hawks cut the lead in half, 2-1. On the RBI, sac fly by Liz Kowak. Gives us one down here. Nobody else advanced on that throw into the plate. Something Hawks I want to look at there is Yankovic Antul could have moved up with the throw coming into the plate, and that's something they got to kind of read on their own, as they're not going to be able to hear the coach on that. That's something they just kind of know. Got to know, and but Toll, the senior, can't go unless Kolak goes at second. She pulls the string. Yankovic, the runner at second there.
Well, Hawks aren't done yet. You got one out here, runners on first and second. You got a senior at the plate, and one of the better hitting seniors on this team. So you got to hope that you can get some more runs here, get something into the outfield a little bit.
On a little liner, and now Yankovic can be double up off second. So the L6 line out to the shortstop. She threw it to the second baseman covering. L6-4U is the official numbers there as a double play in the threat. Hawks do get one, though, and it's now 2-1. Solon, bottom of the third to go. Hawks softball, KMCH Sports.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
But that was odd. And they're just playing for no reason here. The home plate umpire stepped away. Wegman didn't see it. He had time. Wegman pitched it. It was a pop-up. I have never seen that in a varsity game before. As Ira popped it up into center field, the home plate umpire was checking on something. There must have been a bat or something that wasn't taken care of, third base side. And he was 10 feet from the plate. And I thought something was odd here.
I saw the ball go up, and I was kind of looking at you, and you threw your hands in there like kind of what was going on.
There's a ball sprayed left side, diving towards the left fielder Mangold as it bounces, lands on the warning track right up against the bottom of the wall. And it'll be a double to start this bottom of the third inning as Ira gets her first hit of the game. The leading hitter coming in here for the Spartans now has 39 hits on the season.
And she got new life, and she took advantage of it, that's for sure. She hit that ball out into left field, and I think, Mangle I don't think she got the best read on that ball as she started kind of coming in a little bit and then had to go back and ended up making a diving attempt. A good effort, but it's going to be a double for Ira to lead this inning off. So right away, Solon with runner in scoring position again.
Ball upstairs there. Helmet high for ball one. 1-0 the count. Here to Taylor Nearad, who grounded out to the shortstop Morrison her first time up in the first inning. Takes another one. Helmet high, ball two. 2-0 to count the Nearad, the number 3 batter here for the Solon team. He scored 2 runs in the first on 3 hits. There's a strike. Above the knees on the outside corner for strike 1, 2-0 on the count. The 2-1 on the way. This one drops right in there. Off-speed pitch. A little curve, or was it change?
It stayed up there. I don't think it was a curve. It was a slow curve.
But boy, a little off-speed that fooled Nearad. She gets this one off the end of the bat on the ground. Third baseman Gunner coming over. Not going to be in time, as that'll be another infield hit for Solon. And runners on, first and third, nobody down. Monica Bevan stands in. She had an RBI hit and came in to score the second round of that two-round first inning, her first time in the first.
Got to get an out here.
Second infield hit of the game. Runner goes near end with no play from Himes. The ball taken by the batter, Bevins. Want to know the count.
Bevins, her last time up, hit a ball deep out to the outfield and got an RBI double out of it.
Ground ball in the hole, past the diving shortstop Morrison into left field. Would be a RBI single. Bevins, her second hit and her second RBI of the night. Murad gets the third. Ira scoring easily, and Solon now leads at 3-0. Runners on first and third again here. Nobody down in the bottom of inning number 3. There's a strike, outer hat, cutting it off. Morrison took a swipe tag at the runner. Bevins is able to get the second on the stolen base. So runners on second and third. Erliska standing in. RBI hit. The center, double her. First time up. First time of the season back from an injury for Erliska. Erliska, one of 3 seniors on the team, rifles this one back to the fence. Foul ball, strike 2, 0-2 the count. And 2 the count here to Erliska. Outside and low. Good 0-2 pitch there, trying to get her chase. She laid off. And it's now 1-2. One, 2 on the way. This one's popped up and out of play right side. And it'll stay 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I like what Kristen's done when she gets up on a hitter, moving it around in and out, slowing things down, changing speeds. I'd like to see her really continue that because she's got a couple pitches to spare, and she's going to get it there.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 3. Erliska wasn't sure. She was trying to get an extra pitch there, but that one for the first out. That brings up Jess Hike now, who reached on an infield hit her first time up in that 2-run first inning. Stands here with runners on second and third, 3-1. Solon with 1 down. This one misses high and outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Hike, the 6th batter in the order, the 5th batter here to face Wegman in the bottom of the third. Solon leads 3-1. This one off the bat as she bunted, pulled it back. Yeah, just had it kiss the bat. It went as it went by, and then the ball went to the fence off the bat of a Hike for strike 1. We're even 1-1. Wegman ready, 1-1 on the way. Tab low over the plate for ball 2, 2-1 the count. Come on, get Mike. As the 2-1 chopped right side could be fouled, picked up by Hoffman, and we're even 2-2.
That's a nice job there by Wegman, just continuing to work that count even, fell behind 2-0 to start this, got back in it, and she's done a good job here to just keep herself in these at-bats. Sometimes, you start throwing a couple balls in a row and you kind of get down, and then next thing you know, it's gotten out of control. But she's done a good job of coming back, battling back. If she gets another strike out there.
Right on the outside corner at the knees, tough pitch, a handle, and Hike proved it as she went down swinging. The 5th strikeout of the game now for the Solon offense against Kristen Wegman. All 5 the swinging variety gives us 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Brings up Nicole Overton now. who struck out swinging her first time in the first. Takes the ball high and outside there. So 1-0 the count with 2 down. Runners on second and third for the Spartans, who lead this game 3-1. There's a strike outside corner at the knees. Wegman doing a nice job of hitting those spots, and that's what you got to do against good hitters.
I tell you what she's dealing right now. She, even after giving up that run, the 1 run this inning, and having runners on second and third, she's doing a good job of helping herself out. She's gotten 2 strikeouts in a row, trying to, limit the damage to just that 1 run here.
One outside there. Now the count's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 from Wegman on the way. Swung through it there. It's letter high right over the middle of the plate. And we're even 2-2. The 2-2 on the way. This is chopped in the batter's box. Flies by Himes, the catcher, against the fence for a foul ball. And 2-2 remains the count. The 2-2 is lined to right side, backhanded stab. It was caught in the air just in case. Shakovic threw the first, but she didn't need to. The line out to the second baseman for out number 3. Solon does get 1 more, but the Hawks trail by 2-3-1. We go to the 4th. This is West Delaware Softball from KMC.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton or Matt Schulte, today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
Top of the 4th is here. John Swisher, Jamie Vansky back with you from Solon. West Delaware Softball here tonight against the number 2 team in Class 3A. Solon leads this game 3-1. Morrison standing in. Rifles this one down the left side. And the count's even now 1-1 after the foul ball there. Morrison, Hoffman, and Wegman 4-5-6 for the Hawks. Morrison and his infield hit to lead off the second inning was stranded her last time up. Hawks have scored just 1 run in this game. Did it with 2 hits last time up in the 3rd. This one, and we'll line her left side. Shortstop Lawson comes on, puts it away. The line out for out number 1.
Line out, brings up the first baseman.
These 2 teams, last year, Solon was ranked fairly high coming into those 2 games last year that they played in Manchester. That was June 17th of last year. Really Solon swept the series, but they were 2 close games. It was Solon won those games 2-0 and 7-4. So really, the Hawks, when they play Solon, whether when they're ranked high, they still put up an effort, and they don't just lay down for them. They come here to battle and get ready for a ball game.
Absolutely. There's only been one doubleheader blowout. It came in 2013 as Solon beat the Hawks 10-0. Both of those games down here in Solon. Other than that, everything else has been relatively close, as there's a swung on 0-2 the count as Hoffman fouls this one back. She struck out Swinger last time in the 2nd. And last 9 games in this series, Solon leads the series 7-2. Last win for the Hawks game at the state tournament to get 7th place in 2011, a 3-2 victory in the 7th place game. The last win here in Solon for the Hawks also came that year, and by the same score, 3-2, June 20th of 2011. In game 2 of the doubleheader that night, there's a swing and a miss, drop third as Bevins completes the throw down. Strikeout for out number 2. Third strikeout of the game by Miller, the sophomore, brings up Kristen Wegman with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Solon leading this game 3-1. To the better teams in the state in the last few years, especially in the WAMAC East Division, where they both call home. It's 4-0 with Solon so far on the east side. Hawks only played 4 games as well against East Division teams. They are 3-1 with that one loss to Analosa that everybody wants to forget about. Just not a good game last week. Give credit to the Lady Raiders. Hawks want to forget about that one, move on. There's a ground ball left side. Herliska gets it, fires the first, 5-3, put out for out. Number 3. Till the bottom of the 4th, still 3-1 Solon. Hawks Softball, KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Bottom of the 4th inning, John and Jimmy back with you from Solon. Spartans lead this game 3-1, 8-9-1. Miller, Lance, and Lawson do up for the Spartans, who scored 2 runs in the first, 1 more in the 3rd. Pitch outside, ball 1-0 the count. So 3 runs, 6 hits, 4 runners left on base. No errors defensively for the Hawks through 3 innings. There's a little tapper, goes backwards after hitting out in front of the plate, comes back to Himes for a foul ball. 1-1 the count for the Hawks. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 left on. No defensive errors for the Spartans through 3.5. 1-1 the count to Miller, the lefty, the sophomore starting pitcher, lines this one up the middle, will be a base hit. Miller gets on. 7th hit of the game for the Spartans. The first for the sophomore Miller, as that's how we start at the bottom of the 4th inning. Brings up Tara Lance, the number 9 batter.
It's kind of liking the way things went, where Solon had, 3 hits in the first and no hits in the second, and kind of hoping that we could put up another 0 here. But Miller kind of ruined that for us right off the bat. But I tell you what, now you like to see Kristen Whiteman go back to work. She did such a good job after giving up a run in the last inning to the leadoff batter, Emily Ira, and then stranded runners on second, third. You got to like that effort there. It looks bad with runners on second, third, but with nobody out, she's able to get the next 3 batters out. So you'd like to get back to that effort and try to strand that runner that's on first base now out there.
This one bunted left side for a strike, foul ball. As 1-1 the count. Here, the runner on first, nobody out. With the bottom of the 4th, Solon leading 3-1. This one taken outside and low for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Solon coming in overall. The Womack are 8-1. The Hawks are 6-4 against all Womack opponents. Talk about Solon, first place, 4-0 in the East. Hawks are behind him at 3-1. Here's a bunt left side coming on. Gunner. She's going to fire first. We'll get her girl on the sacrifice by Lance. So the bunt out to the third baseman, 5-3, put out for out number 1. And it brings up the top of the order, Sydney Lawson, settling in for her third time. She's walked and struck out swinging so far. She scored the first run of the ball game back in the first inning for the Spartans, who scored 2 in that top of the first. And a courtesy runner here for the pitcher out at second base.
We haven't had her yet.
Not get a number on her, yep. Oh, we don't feel so bad then. Runner out at second to be named. 1 down. There's a swat left side off the bat of Lawson for a foul ball, strike 1. Looks like number 18. Number 18. And there's no...
I don't know her either.
There's no 18. And 0-1 the count, so jersey switch. Apparently. 0-1, ball downstairs.
Lawson 1 and 2, or 1 for 2 on the game, as you mentioned. Drops her batting average. I'm sorry, 0 for 1. Not 1 for 2. That was a walk.
That's right. 1-1 the count here. As this is a strike over the middle of the plate, above the knees. 1-2 the count with 1 down. Runner on second base for Solon. Here at the bottom of this 4th inning.
Drops her average to 593 on the season.
Thank you. Right on top of her. I don't even get that quick information when Bill's here.
It's because he's a Dodgers fan.
I get a lot from Bill, but not that. He said, yes, I will stick with that. We can rib him about the Dodgers. He's not here.
They can't add good.
2-2 miss, up and in for ball 3. We're full. 3-2 the count. Here to Lawson. Wegman ready, 3-2 on the way. Just on that inside corner at the knees. Lawson thought it was too low and inside, and she goes down looking. There's the first backwards K of the night. The 6th strikeout total by Kristen Wegman against the Spartan offense. We had 2 down here in this 4th inning. Wegman growing up as a pitcher here tonight against a good opponent in Solon, hitting her spots, coming through in situations. The Hawks still down 3-1, but this is only going to help Wegman and company as we move forward in the season. And this one, a little looper in the left field coming on. What a catch by Mangold, laying out for that one. And a basket catch with her glove on the grass as Mangold. Beautiful play to end this 4th inning. We go to the 5th as the Spartans strand a runner, still 3 runs. Solon, this is West Delaware Softball from KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Along with in-studio producer Megan Offerman, back in Manchester, John Swisher, Jamie Vasky, back with you from Solon. 1-0 the count to Megan Collins, the number 7 hitter for the Hawks. Swings through the second one. 1-1 the count as Collins, Mangold, and Yankovic do up here for the Hawks, who trail 3-1. 1-1 on the way. This one's popped up behind home plate. Catcher Bevins will make the basket catch just shy of the fence. And that'll be our first out here for out number 1. Left-handed hitter now. Caitlin Mangold standing in, who made a heck of a play to end that bottom of the 4th inning, diving out and hauling that one in off the bat of the Solon hitter, Hiram. As 1 hit, 1 left on for Solon in the bottom half of the 4th. Strike taken there at the knees on the inside corner of Mangold now, 0-1. She walked and scored the only run so far of the game in the 3rd. Takes that one out of the zone for ball 1, 1-1 the count.
Yeah, that was her 4th walk on the season. Batting average remains the same, 333. She's got 4 RBIs in her 5 hits this season.
The 1-1 has popped up to the fence. 1-2 the count. Solon, Class 4A runners-up the last 2 seasons. Before that, they were runner-up in Class 3A in 2012. So the last 3 years, they've been to the state title game, their respective class. There's a bouncing ball. Took a funny hop outside the circle, ended up just to the right of second base. It started well to the right as it took that hop and then bounced as the second baseman Lance was able to get there. But the infield hit by Mangold, the 4th infield hit of the game so far for the Hawks.
Heidi Yankovic stands in now. She singled an infield hit her first time up, moved Mangold over to second. So besides they didn't last inning, the last time these two were up, they led off. This time we're sitting here with an out. So same situation as Yankovic tries to bunt it down third base side. And again, moving the runners, and you got to make sure you get that. If you're going to do that, get the bunt down and execute.
Just to the left of the line there goes foul as Herliska was charging in from her third base position. She's well ahead of the bag, about halfway down the line. The lefty Yankovic. Running look at that one, takes it high, above helmet high to the fence it goes. It gets by Bevins. And the wild pitch will advance Mangold to second with 1 out here. Yankovic standing in with a 1-1 count. This one swatted to the fence on a running approach there by Yankovic, and she's down on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down. And the top of inning number 5. 3-1 Solon lead. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Spartans. 1 run, 4 hits for the Hawks. No errors defensively for either team. The 1-2 swatted up out of play to our left. And we'll do the 1-2 all over again.
With her infield single in her last at-bat, bumps her average up to 341 on the season. And that was her 15th hit on the year. And 1 RBI. I'd like to see her poke one out there and pick up her second RBI of the season here.
Number 9 batter, Yankovic, trying to help her team out here to cut the 2-run lead. This one slapped back to the fence.
I think I'm going to get one of these.
I'll hold on to you if you want to lean out.
No, you're not going to hold on to me.
Again, we should have brought the net. You don't trust me holding on to you? Just take me with you, huh? 1-2 on the way. This one's slide again. There's our chance. Now going to be just to our left. And out of play again. Good battle here by Yankovic.
Scoop my chair back.
That's 1-2 the count to Heidi. Infield hit. Forced out her last time in the 3rd. 1-2 here. Takes it upstairs. Chin high there for ball 2 or even 2-2.
This is a good battle here because forever it was 1-2. And, you know, all the foul balls, she keeps battling in there, and that's what you got to do here. Just, you know, keep working that count. Now we're at a 2-2. You know, work the count to 3-2.
There's the ball downstairs. For ball 3, 3-2 the count. Great at bat by the sophomore Heidi Yankovic here in a situation where the Hawks need to move that runner over again here with 1 down. 3-2. This one swatted down the line. Just going to be a foul ball. That was an inch. That's a foul ball. Foul ball is the call. as Mangold was hustling around third. Coach Rave did not hear the foul ball call, so she just told Mangold to keep on running until they hear it again. That's exactly what happened. She has to retreat after sliding in at home plate. But again, that was an inch or maybe 2 inches just to the right of that foul line. It's just skipped past the orange part of the bag and down the right field foul line, as she just missed an RBI single.
To get that play dirty and freeze, kind of ice the pitcher a little bit.
This one's popped up left side. Shortstop will go back, make the catch with her back to left field for the pop out. So what could have been an RBI single just missed by inches there. And it now turns into a pop-out for out number 2 and brings up the top of the order with Emily Toll. An infield hit her last time in the third as she flied out to right to Ryan back in the first. Standing in here with a runner on second and 2 down. The umpire with the chalking all gone at this point of the game, marking it out with his foot to make sure that Toll is in the box. I'm sure that request came from the third base dugout. There is a strike waist high right over the heart of the dish there for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Emily Toll. Jim White, the veteran head coach, 21 seasons, 903 wins, 127 losses, picked up win number 900 last Tuesday night, June 9th. This was fouled back to the fence, 0-2 the count against Beckman here in Solon. 94-9 record here at Solon in his third season. Has 6 state titles, all at Clear Creek, Nevada, before making the switch over in the 2013 season. 0-2. This one is swatted right side. Second baseman scoops it. She's throwing error there. Toll was going to beat it anyway, and then it just left the hand of the second baseman, Lance, not to her liking. The Hawks will score the second run of the ball game on that error. So an infield hit, single, and an error there as the Hawks now trail by 1-3-2. So those are the breaks that you got to take advantage of.
So we're going hit and an error?
Yes, a infield hit and then an error on the throw as Toll is on first base.
Lance throw that away?
Yes, so second baseman, Tara Lance, got to it in a hurry. She knew she had to hurry it. Now Toll's going to try to steal second. She gets in there as the ball gets away from the shortstop. Lawson probably would have been in there anyway. Took a nice slide to the back of the bag. Toll gets a stolen base. As a ball called 1-0 the count. Pollock standing in. Blown out twice to left and right. Sacrifice RBI her last time up in the third. Stands in there for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here to Liz Pollock. One of the 4 sophomores on the Hawks roster. Her 10th RBI in her first at bat. Time is called.
You mentioned Liz before, trying to get, just hit one somewhere in a gap or just bloop one out into the outfield, because you've got the fastest runner on the team out on second base, and he's probably more than likely going to tie this ball game.
Popped up right side of the fence, 2-1 the count. Solon, number 2 and 3A. They're number 15 of 64 Class 3A teams with enrollment of 315. The Hawks at 373 enrollment in Class 4A. They're number 40 of 48 teams in 4A. The 2-1 swung on and missed there. 2-2 the count. After being runners-up in 4A the last 2 years, they dipped down a little bit. And now back in 3A. They were Class 2A state champions in 03 and 07. They share a title year with the Hawks, of course. The Hawks won it in 3A in 2007. And there is a ball that dropped out of the zone. Pollock chased it, cannot get it. Dropped third strike. The play completed. 2-3 put out for out number 3. Hawks do get a run back, and they trail now 3-2. Bottom of the 5th we go. Hawks softball. KMC Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
John and Jamie back with you. A strike call with Taylor Nearad at the knees on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Hawks now trail by 1 with 1 run on 2 hits, 1 left on, and a Solon defensive error. There's a hit right back up the middle off of that of Nearad. She has her second hit of the game. So leadoff single to center field here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up the catcher, Monica Bevins, who is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. This ball game go over an hour and 11 minutes old here tonight. Got underway at 6:04. This ball's hit back and out of play. For strike 1. Upstairs, helmet high there. Evens the count 1-1. There's a ball downstairs, misses a zone for ball 2. 2 and 1 the count. And Coach Tiffany Rave, 118 wins, 55 losses entering play tonight. In her 5th season, there's a strike at the knees called for strike 2. We're even out 2 balls and 2 strikes. I thought the Hawks coming in on that 5-game win streak. There's a ball grounded right side, bobbled by Yankovic. She'll able to toss it over to Morrison to get the force out at second. Nearad is retired on the fielder's choice off the bat of Bevins.
Third baseman, number 14, Allie Herzliska.
When they finally got Bevins out, she was 2 for 2 coming into that at bat. She had raised her batting average 22 points in just 2 at bats. So, you know, that's a good one to get, the fielder's choice there, as Allie Herzliska comes up here. Let's see.
Swung throw, popper, shallow center coming on. Nice running catch. Emily Toll and throw to first. Got it. The double play. Toll hesitated. Did not see the runner like my partner did. Well off the bag and Bevins. And she fired into first base. Hoffman was ready for it. And the double play to end the 5th. We'll go to 6. Tight ball game. 3-2 Solon. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
John and Jamie back with you, top of the sixth inning, 3-2. Solon leads this game. Ball upstairs and outside. 1-0 the count. New pitcher here, Emily Ira is in, the senior. 9 starts. This is her third appearance, an 8-1 record. As there is a ball misses to Ashley Himes. She leads things off here. 3-4-5. Himes, Morrison, and Hoffman. So Miller, the sophomore, got the start. She's at first base now. Straight up swap there as Ira inside the circle. As the Hawks are able to get to the sophomore a little bit in this game. 2-0 the count here. The lefty Ira coming in. And there's ball 3 downstairs.
Miller's night, 2 runs, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, all swinging for the Hawks. So really not a bad night, but just you want to go to the senior here to try to close things out for the Spartans.
8-1, 2 saves, 20 hits against her. Only 4 runs scored in 58 innings. There is a strike. She is very dominant, and the reason why she's going to go on and play Division I softball at Western Illinois and become a leatherneck in her college career. 2 earned runs, a .24 ERA, 0.24. You heard me correctly, ERA. 9 walks, no hit batters, 116 Ks. There's a ball fouled to the fence by Himes. Opponents are hitting just 0.96 against her, and we're full. She's worked her way back after getting down 3 balls, 3-2 the count. The lefty Ira we talked about. She's been a driving force of the success the last few years. Valuable player for Coach White, and before that, Coach Sorden. There's a ball scattered back to the fence again. Himes. Good battle here.
And that's the thing with Ira. If you're going to the plate, you better be ready to swing, because she's going to bring it. It's going to come fast, and she's going to throw strikes. To look how quickly she went from down 3-0 to back to a full count here.
The lefty again, right in the zone there on the outer half, and Himes battles that one back to the fence. Himes, Morrison, Hoffman, 3-4-5 here in the top of the 6th. Hawks trail 3-2. 3 runs, 8 hits for the Spartans and 1 error. Hawks have 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. 3-2 on the way. Pops it up again to our right. Top of the press box here. This very nice Solon Softball facility. Just down the road from the new high school, back behind the newer high school, 2 years old now. New football stadium, right off in the distance over center field. And there's a pitch, just misses outside, and low. Himes earns a leadoff walk. Great battle, and at bat there by Ashley Himes. The courtesy runner here, the Vasky, Gyra Vasky out to run. Vasky assuming her courtesy running duties. She's done most of the season here for Coach Rave and company as the speedy freshman members of the Coach Engel track and field team that went to state a few weeks back. Showing bunt, hopping it up. Going to be out of play, luckily for Morrison. That's the 3rd time we've seen that here tonight. As the Hawks trying to get bunts down, just leaving that head of the bat up too far and not able to do it. Luckily, they've only been burned once. The bunt was still in play, and a catch was made. Morrison trying to regroup and do better. 0-1. He's going to bunt that one down straight right of the pitcher, Irish. He's going to turn around and fire it to first with a second baseman, Lance, covering. So the sacrifice there, and the 1-4 on the putout. Pitcher to second base, covering the first base bag for one down. As Vasky moves over to second, it brings up Bridget Hoffman now. She is 0 for 2 tonight with 2 swinging strikeouts. So a little more velocity on the ball. We'll see if this helps Hoffman here. There's a strike. Thigh high on that outside corner. Only one to count here to Hoffman. Tying run out at second base in the form of Vasky, the freshman. 3-2, Solon the lead. The 0-1 on the way. There's a strike. That was waist high right down the well that time for Myra. And she's way ahead of Hoffman. No balls and 2 strikes. Myra, the long look in. Now the 0-2 on the way. Swung on a miss. Came right after it. Up in the zone. Leather high. Swung through it at Hoffman. And she's down on strikes for the 3rd time in this game. And it's up to Kristen Wegman to keep things going here against Ira. As she is 0 for 2, a pop out and a ground out in her 2nd and 4th inning plate appearances. There's a strike, thigh high, right over the plate. Strike 1, 0-1, the count.
Those first ones have looked pretty good. Since Himes got them, was up to bat where she started off 3-0. Those first few pitches from Ira each at bat have looked very welcoming to just.
That's maybe what you need to do, jump on her, because most of the time strikes, and that's how she gets ahead, and then makes you have to come back. 0-2, and she can be creative with 0-2 again. Goes out, try to make her chase it, high and outside for ball 1-2 the count. As I mentioned earlier in those numbers, only giving up 4 runs. She's struck out 116, now 117, 59 innings pitched. Not too shabby. The 1-2 from Ivor on the way. There's a ball that just misses off the plate somewhere. For ball 2. 2-2 the count. Tristan need to take advantage of this one.
Yeah.
That was,
you talk about getting new life. That was one right there.
That was good. 2 strikes. She swings through this one. Came in her half that time above the knees. Wegman can't catch up to it. Goes down swinging for out number 3. Hawks will lead the tying run at second base. We're on the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 Solon. This is West Delaware Softball. KMCH Sports.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
John and Jamie back with you from Solon here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Spartans lead 3-2. Here's a chopper off the bat, right side, up and over. Yankovic to Hoffman. Hike retired. As the speedy Hike hustling down the line, Hawks able to get it on the ground out. 4 out. Number 1, Nicole Obertine now standing in. She struck out and lined out in her last 2 times up in the 1st and 3rd innings. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Over team will be hit for by number 32, Lexi Stibrel. Stibrel, the sophomore.
And getting one of the partners, number 32, Lexi Stibrel.
She comes into this game batting .415, 22 hits and 53 at-bats, 3 doubles, 9 RBIs, and 1 walk on this season. Scored 7 runs.
Stibrel standing in here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 down. 3-2, Spartans the lead. Hike. Over team is 0 for 2 coming in. Strikeout and line out. Coach White going to his bench, giving Stibrel, the sophomore, plate opportunity here. Ball there, misses his own. 1-0 the count. 1 down. The 1-0 from Wegman is ball on inside. Ball 2. 2-0. Now here to Stibrel.
Stibrel right up there. She's the 4th leading hitter on this team so far with that .415 batting average. It's just a sophomore. You're the top of this lineup, and you're doing all right. So as foul ball there, it's going to draw the count to 2-1 now as Wegman gets set to deliver, and that ball bounces in front of the plate. They can run it to 3-1 now.
Solon scored 2 in the first, 1 more in the third. That's all they've had. There's a ball just misses up and out for ball 4. And Stibrel takes the 1-out walk. That is the only the second walk by the taken by Solon's offense against Kristen Wegman. The first walk of the game came to the leadoff hitter, Sydney Larson, in the first inning. The first run to score for Spartans as Obertine checks back into pinch run here for Stibrel. She's on first with 1 away. McKenna Miller, the now first baseman, starting pitcher in this game, stands in. Got a hit to left her last time up. Flat out to Mangold and left her first time in the second. Takes a ball there out of his own, 1-0 the count. Miller back in and ready. Chops this one right off the front of the plate. Goes backwards. Himes pounces on that one. Fields in foul territory for the foul ball. Strike 1. 1-1 the count with 1 down. Runner on first. 3-2, the 1-run lead for Solon. 1-1. Swung and miss on the pitch outside. I chased that one a bit. It's around the plate. Miller swings to it for strike 2. 1-2 now the count to McKenna Miller, the sophomore. And a running effort at that one. The Miller down, got her at second. And the caught stealing there. Yes, it is. 2-6 on the caught stealing. And we go to the 7th. A double play to end it. Strikeout, throw out. And the Hawks need a run to tie to keep this game going. They trail 3-2. Hawks softball, KMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
John and Jamie back with you. Top of the 7th inning now. Hawks trail by 1. Emily Ira. Their second inning. This one sprayed down the line right side up the bat. Megan Collins, 7-8-9. Collins, Mangold, and Yankovic. And 1 the count.
Collins try to see if the senior can get something going here to start the top of the 7th inning for the Hawks. 0 for 2 so far. Struck out back in the 2nd inning, popped up to the catcher in the 5th.
Upstairs, eye high there for ball 1, or even 1 ball and 1 strike. West Delaware baseball team, if you're joining us late, improved the record to 13-2. Number 3 Hawks swept Solon earlier today. Started at noon, got over just before 4 o'clock. 1-1 on the way, swung up and in there for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Hawks played the Spartans at Dwayne Banks Field. University of Iowa's baseball field of 1, 5-3 and 7-4. Seth Wettler getting his 3rd win to move to 3-1 in game 1. And the 2nd win, there's a ball swung at chin high there for strike 3 as Collins chased it, could not catch up to it for 1 out. Brings up Caitlin Mangold now. She has scored both of her times in the 3rd and 5th innings. She had an infield hitter last time up in the 5th. Mangold, the left-handed batter, stands in. Ty Casa got the 2nd win, 7-4 over Solon today, as his career record now moves to 9-0 in varsity games, as 5-0 last year, 4-0 currently. So Casa picks up that win in the 2nd game. Hawks 13-2. We'll see Coach Lahr and company Thursday night. We'll have West Delaware baseball on the road in Vinton, taking on the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings starting at 5 o'clock in the WAMAC non-division doubleheader right here from KMC Sports. There's a ball outside for ball 2 to Mangold. 2-0 the count for the number 8 hitter, Mangold.
And back to where Coach Lahr started his teaching and coaching career.
2-0, swung on and missed. A late swing there, outer half, thigh high for strike 1, 2-1 the count. Hawks return home on Friday night, baseball-wise. They'll play South Tama, another WAMAC West Division opponent, at 5 o'clock, and that ball missed the zone just a tad up for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Here to Mangold. So trying to get on any way they can. Hawks trail by a run, 3-2. Giving it everything they have against this number 2 ranked Class 3A Spartans team. It's going to be catcher's interference as Mangold.
That seemed weird.
Wondered if that hit the glove there, and Mangold will go down to first and just hit the catcher's glove. We call there as
E2.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Technically, not sure if that is. That maybe. We'll have to check on that for sure. It's just interference call maybe, as well as the runner Mangold on first now. 1 down. Yankovic will be standing in. Coach White calls time and has a word with the entire infield and the battery of Bevins and Ira here with 1 out and 1 on. Here in the top of the 7th, Hawks trail by a run, 3-2. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for Solon. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Hawks. This impressive Solon softball program. Talk about 2 state titles, 11 state appearances. The Hawks have 13 state appearances in the last 4 seasons, not counting this year. Solon is 151 wins, 24 losses. The Hawks 124 wins and 44 losses. 2 of the better softball programs, of course, in the state, battling it out here tonight. 10-7 unranked Hawks in 4A. The 14-2 Class 3A second-ranked Spartans. There's a strike right over the middle of the plate. Knee high to Yankovic.
Heidi's was up a single her first time up.
Thank you for checking. The rule book on that is officially an error, E2, but does no official bat, though. There is a bunt attempt, come up empty on a pitch, tied inside for strike 2, 0-2. The count with 1 down. Don't see that one too often. Catcher's interference allows Mangold on first here with 1 out in the 7th. Hawks trying to take advantage of it. She's a tying run at first. 0-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Pitch head high, letter high on the outside corner. Yankovic goes down for the strikeout. That's the fourth strikeout since Ira came in the sixth inning. Eight total of the night for the Hawks offense. We have two down and brings up Emily Toll now. She's 2 for 3. Fly out, 2 infield hits. Takes a one look at that one, pulls back, takes it high and outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to the senior, Emily Toll. Both infield hits in the third and fifth inning. She was stranded both those times. Does have a stolen base as well. There's a ball that gets away from the catcher and pitch ball inside. And runner Mango is going to steal, get the second there on the pitch that was blowing inside. Close to a fastball. Off pitch. Go with the fastball. Pitcher had it in her glove and just got away from her at the last second.
Well, now you got good speed out at second and good speed at the plate, so.
Put the pressure on the defense here. 2-0. There's a strike taken. High on the outer half of the dish for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Put the ball in play here is the goal for Emily Toll. Nice gap to have her shaded left side. Nice gap in right center field. Tie this game up. There's a bunting attempt. She stretches out the arms and not able to make contact on the pitch. Let her high on the outside corner. Goes for strike 2 or even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Toll. 2 down. Tying run on second. Hawks trail 3-2. Top of the 7th inning here in game 1. 2-2 is hit back towards us. Pence keeps it from us, though, right in front of us. And we're even still 2-2. Mango, the runner out at second. Tying run. Already 2-2 on the way again. Left side on the play. And the count remains 2-2.
Quite a battle here between Emily Ira and Emily Toll. As you know, Emily Ira keeps bringing those good pitches, and Toll just keeps fouling them off. So looking for something she can maybe poke out into the outfield and try to bring that run around. I tell you what, that'd be huge for the Hawks to tie this game here in the top of the 7th and still have Emily Toll be on base.
2 Emily seniors here during battle upstairs, shoulder high there, ball 3. 3-2 the count with 2 down. Still the center fielder is shaded the third base side at second out in medium depth center field. Climber the long look in. Toll ready. 3-2 on the way. Chops it right side of the circle. Ivers going to get it, and a little overhand toss over. That'll be the game. The 1-3 will end the game as the Hawks fall in a close game here on the road in Solon, as 2 strikeouts in that inning and an error and then a ground out. Hawks not enough to tie it up in the 7th as they fall by the final score of 3-2. We'll come back, take a look at the numbers in this one, and start a quick post game before we take a break and get ready for game number 2. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
John and Jamie back with you one final time here, putting the wraps on game number one. We'll take a break and come back. Get you ready for the second game here tonight as the Hawks dip to 10-8 now on the year as Solon improves their mark at 15-2 overall. The Hawks now 5-2 on the road, 6-5 in Womack play, 3-2 on the east side as Solon improves to 8-0 at home, 9-1 in Womack, and 5-0 on the east side of the conference as they get the 3-2 win here tonight. Close fashion, but not enough for the Hawks as the senior, Emily Ira, came in and shut the door on the Hawks offensively. So we took a look at the totals here in this game. For Solon, they had 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, 5 runners left on base. He struck out 7 times against Kristen Wegman, 6 swinging, 1 looking, and walked twice against her. For the Hawks, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 5 runners left on. They struck out 8 times as 4 of the 8 by Ira. She came in the 6th inning. So 4 strikeouts in the last 2 innings there. And to free passes, both in the form of base on balls as well for the Hawks offense, as this game went 3-2 in favor of Solon in an hour and 37 minutes time-wise here tonight as we started shortly after 6 o'clock in Game 1 of this WAMAC East Division doubleheader. So did some good things. You got to build on that against a power of a team in Solon. But you've got to learn from those things and come back here. They'll probably come back with Ira. You know what you're getting here with her. And we talked about it, maybe be a little more aggressive when she comes with the pitches, when she is getting ahead, because that's what makes her so successful. She's got a whole lot of strikeouts and now 60 innings pitched, as her strikeout total is just unbelievable, as now she's got 120 in those 60 innings pitched. So you've got to be aggressive a little bit early on in the count and not get behind.
Yeah, you do. And, and then, like you said, that's, you know what you're getting here when you're going to face Emily Ira in the second game. She's going to bring it. It's going to come quicker than perhaps with McKenna Miller, and she pounds that strike zone, and you got to be ready to swing the bat when you go up there. And the Hawks did a good job, swinging the bat. They went right after it. Although you mentioned those 8Ks, all were swinging. So, like the aggressiveness of the Hawks, not going down looking in, because that's one of the big. You don't give yourself a chance if you don't swing. So, good effort. 3-2 ball game against the second-ranked team in the state is a good start, but you got to build on that, as you mentioned.
Hawks at 10-8 now against 15-2 Solon Game 2. Coming up here from Solon shortly. We'll send it back to the studio, get your weather update, get you to the top of the hour, 8 o'clock CBS News, national news coming up, and we'll get you back into the music here as well before we take it back in about 20-25 minutes here from Solon for game number 2. This has been West Delaware Softball. They fall to Solon Game 1, 3-2. This is KMCH Sports.
Let's face it, Dad's a tough guy.
Just be grateful that your dad doesn't yell at you 24 hours a day.
Well, tough to shop for, that's for sure. We've come up with